We begin with CBS 2's Dave Lopez. He's in Beverly Hills, where the president will attend a high-price fundraiser. And Dave, you're there with some protesters along the president's route, right?
Yeah, that's very true. We're about 4 miles away from where that fundraiser is, and they just put up this big blow-up doll of the president in his right hand. If you can't quite make it out, I asked the organizer what that is, and he told me it represents the hood of a KKK. It seems to be quite a spot now. Most of the crowd that's here is gathered around to take their pictures, and now they're going off. We're right in the middle of this. I'm just going to kind of walk a little bit, show you what the crowd looks like here. It has grown since we first started reporting here at 4 and then again at 4:30. Not the 1,000 that they were anticipating. Now, they're here in this spot because, frankly, they could not march up to where that fundraiser is probably going on right now. As I mentioned, 4.5 miles away, we have video of the outside of gate of where that house is to be taken place, where that fundraiser is taking place. It belongs to the home of Ed and Sherry Glazer. They are the co-owners of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers of the NFL. He is the son of Malcolm Glazer, who was a multi-billionaire here in Southern California, quite a philanthropist. Mr. Glazer has given money to both President Trump, and he also gave money to Hillary Clinton. Now, back in 2016, he gave money to Hillary Clinton. He gave her $5,400, and on the same day, he gave the GOP $33,000. He also donated $250,000 to the inauguration of Donald Trump and $50,000 to his campaign. So he's a donor on both sides of the fence as well. At his home, it'll cost you a pretty penny to get in there at the fundraiser. They expect to raise $5 million. $35,000 will get you in as a single with dinner. $70,000 as a couple. $100,000 will get you a chance to get a photo with the president. And if you want to sit at a round table and discuss politics with Mr. Trump, you can do so for the tidy sum of $250,000. I am told they're expecting anywhere from 70 to 90 people. It is a 3-acre estate where the party will be taking place, both in and outside, I am told. $23 million home, 19,000 square feet, 8 bedrooms, and that is where the president is right now. It is almost impossible to walk up there because it's almost a straight uphill climb, so the protesters here are not going to be marching anytime soon. Organizers tell me they're going to stay here, they're going to chant, yell, scream. The anti-protest, the pro-Trump people, a few of them were in a corner here, but they have long gone. This is all a park filled with people who are not happy with Donald Trump, and they're making it loud and clear. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Dave Lopez, thanks for that. We'll see you in a bit. Well, it is believed that President Trump will stay overnight at a hotel in downtown L.A.
That's right. CBS 2's Jeff Nguyen is live in downtown right now, where the LAPD has a very large presence there this evening. Jeff?
They certainly do, Jeff and Pat. In fact, LAPD on social media is asking folks to stay away from downtown LA. This, as we have been hearing from our sources, that the president will stay at the Hotel Intercontinental tonight. Let me give you a 360 look. You can see a lot of black and white units out here, a lot of fencing up here. There is a bus up Figueroa over there, and over there is the front loader, and LAPD says that there is no permits for a demonstration out here, but they have basically set aside that corner right there so people can exercise their First Amendment right. But right now, no demonstrators, so we will stay on top of this and check in with you at the bottom of the hour. Now back to you.
All right, thank you, Jeff. And here are the streets that will be closed as a result of the president's visit. They will be in effect until 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Here are those streets: Figueroa between 6th and 8th Streets, Wilshire Boulevard between Flower and Beaudry Avenue, 7th Street between Flower and Bixel Streets, and the 7th Street and Fig entrance to the Metro station will be closed for the rest of the day.